crying? Just go on YouTube. Oh my god, you're actually crying.
Oh my god, it hurts. I don't even know what I'm laughing at. Stop it, you. Oh my god, my throat hurts.
Your muscle in your neck.
Look at my muscle. I can't breathe.
Oh, come.
I'm not crying.
You sure?
I have to show you this video. Ready for this?
Hi guys, welcome to the Ministry of Food. I've got a bit of a boner, but it's not hard.
Oh my god.
Just over a centimetre thick, so it's not wobbling. Lovely. We're going to rub it backwards and forwards again and again and again. And, you know, not that there's a rush, but, you know, you need a sense of urgency. You can't just sit there sort of poking it around. Keep it moving. You don't want it to be wobbly, so just keep tossing it off. There's no point in getting scared now. Rub it all over. Be careful, don't slap it all over the place. You're going to get in trouble. Now, the question is, how do you like your balls? Personally, I quite enjoy little balls. I've got a little knob that all my mates absolutely love. But what I want to show you is these balls here, and there's nothing wrong with them, but they're not quite as attractive. So it's always worth having a little nibble. Now, second important bit. I'm going to get my cucumber here. I'm going to put it full whack into your burger, again and again and again.
Oh.
And then we can have a little look inside it. And then I'm going to put it in your mouth. Some people love it, some people hate it. Give it a try. Don't turn your nose up at it. If you don't like it, you can take it out, which I think is nice and reasonable. But, I mean, you know, let's not be precious. It doesn't really matter what it looks like. What does matter is that when you go and eat it, you don't get a massive chunk of cheese. Some people don't like it, some people love it because they're used to it. Stick it in there and do the best job possible until it's bone dry. It all goes down the same hole. Right, I'm going to go straight in. I'm going to go in. I'm just going to literally go straight in again and again and again, just to give it that creaminess. That little sticky, shiny sauce is obviously an acquired taste. I love it. In the past, people have said, oh, it's sort of sticky and gluey. It will not be in 2 minutes when you're eating it. What you've got to do is duck and dive, get a big mouthful of cream, and that's going to be delicious. Because just taste and smell completely different than anything you've had before, right? And there's no point in wasting it. I'm really happy with this. It's dead exciting. I love it. It's brilliant. It's really, really nice. It's a winner. Quick, quick, quick. I'm literally going to cream. Absolutely, you want to be tasting it. And all I've literally got to do is jiggle it about. Right at the end. You know, good. Nothing wrong with that at all. Well checked. Brilliant. Bob's your uncle. Job done. Nice one.
It's not being precious.
Oh wow, I think I died. Oh my god.
That's a Gordon Ramsay talk dirty.
Put on. Hi guys. Oh my god, she's gone crazy.
I'm going to give you some pointers for the big night. So, if you're feeling adventurous, follow this. You need a really nice, robust tide. What we're looking for is a really nice, broad, the most popular bird in the country, flexible body, semi-firm breasts, but quite bouncy. And then just lift up the skirt, and they get excited, so they look wet. The legs, 2 beautiful thighs. 3 fingers, get your hand in, almost treat your hand like a sort of whisk. Push your fingers in there, it's nice and moist and smelling very fragrant. She's ready for up and down motion. That's not rocket science, is it? That's common sense. Do not get scared at the bottom. Don't worry. This class is the dark brown Rolls Royce part. It's full of flavour. So treat it with some respect and get really nice and comfortable. And then turn her over and bang, up the butt. Small knob. Imagine you're holding a tennis racket or a little whisk. And then confident grip, firm, push, 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 straight in the butt. Get it in there. Up and down. It feels and sounds a little bit weird, but it's so easy to cream in literally minutes. Now the secret now is to make sure that we definitely don't go for a pee. Hold back and wait. And then bang, out, bang, it pops out. You get to release it on the bottom and just drip a really nice white creamy liquid down the bottom. Some form of decoration. Just almost like a little tap, and just let it drizzle out. Now, don't touch your face, especially your eyes. It smells like a fish. It's strong, it's slightly sour, it's creamy, and it's packed with fucking grease. It smells amazing. It smells amazing.
Oh, I killed.
I'm losing my mind.
I can breathe.
Ooh, that's a good one. Imagine that's my favourites. Bang right up the butt. I can't remember what her name is, but
You can't remember what her name is.
I know your fucking name is. Delia talks dirty. This is the one. This one's funny. I look like we've got boner.
Welcome to part 2 of the cookery course. But before we start part 2, I hope we're all going to get moist and sticky because today's programme is all about my flange. Well, a lot of people are always asking me, what do you give people when they come to supper with you? And those of you who know me by now will know that I think you deserve a delicious drizzle of brick batter. And it's really rather nasty, but it's got a very good flavour. I happen to enjoy eating it myself because it's such a winner, it's so delicious, and no one can ever believe that something so good could be sticky and chewy. And it is nice now and again to get back to a good old-fashioned pricking in the hole. Like me, you'll want a good, well-greased 12-inch prick, and that's all it takes. But I warn you, that is quite hard to get hold of. If you haven't got one, you can do it with a wooden spoon. There's a smell of France when that goes in. So, what you first of all do is you want to get as moist as possible. Presumably that's why you ask them round. And the thing to do is ease it in deep, getting up well into the corners, because you want all the air out. And then just make sure you haven't got any air trapped, or if you have, to let it out. Sometimes that's confusing for beginners, because when I first started I got in a muddle, so I'll give you permission. So what's the best thing to do is to take the prick base all in one, and don't worry, because a lot of people seem to be afraid of it, and of course they get into a frightful old muddle. A lot of people are always asking me, how can I get nice, solid pricks? And the thing to do is to put a few flecks of butter on, and then the next thing you do is just penetrate again and again and again, so that you can get power and you don't have any problems when you're pricking it for about 25 minutes. And when you've got them up to that stage, take it out if you can bear to, and then when it comes out, hey presto, you've got a nice plonk bowl full of the most marvellous sticky cream batter. And I often just leave a couple of little strands like that hanging down. You can do all these little tricks, it doesn't really matter, nobody's going to know.
I can breathe, it's fine.
Wipe your mouth.
Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Good video, right? I still feel like